Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Trividham narakasyedam dwaram nashanam atmanaha kama krodas tata lobhas tasmat etat trayang tyajet. Does anyone know the translation of this verse among the local people? Anyone? Well, that's one reason why there are so many problems, because you see, people don't even know what's in Bhagavad Gita. So what this means, Lord Krishna says that there are 3 doors to hell. There are Kama, Krodha and Lobha. And every person should give this up. They should be given up. Tasmat etat trayang tyajet. These 3 should be tyajet. They should be given up. But from TV, there's only more and more encouragement for Kama, Krodha and Lobha. On TV, we see mostly Kama and Krodha. Is it not? And Lobha. By watching TV, you want to get more and more things that before you didn't want. Previously, people were satisfied to live simply and worship Bhagavan. But nowadays, people think I have to have a car or at least a motorcycle or a moped. I must have a cell phone and a watch. And I have to send my children to school and spend money to send them to school. Next, the wife, she won't want to wash the clothes, so she'll have to have a washing machine. And then so many things, one after another. You need more and more things. And the result is no one is satisfied. Previously, people were satisfied to live simply and worship Bhagavan. People would rise early, but now people stay up late and watch TV late. And no one is happy. So Krishna wants us to be happy. We never see a picture of Krishna looking unhappy. Krishna is always joyful. And He wants us to be joyful also. So this singing and dancing in Krishna consciousness, this is Shuddha Bhakti. This chanting of the Maha Mantra is the best way to connect with Krishna in Bhakti Yoga. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam kalo nascheva 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 gatiranyatha. You can give the track. Please turn off this. So everyone can chant. You don't have to be very educated or very rich. There's no question of caste. Everyone can chant. We ask everyone without consideration of caste or anything, you please chant Hare Krishna. And by chanting Hare Krishna, we become joyful. This singing and dancing in Krishna consciousness is very joyful. Of course, there are different kinds of dancing also. There's disco dancing. Maybe they don't know what that is. Well, anyway, that's good. There's sometimes people, they get in a trance and they dance like this. Sometimes they're dancing on the hot coal. But this dancing in Krishna consciousness is a dance of pure ecstasy of the soul. So Krishna is calling us just to be happy. There's no question of fear. Some religions, they preach in a manner for inducing fear. They make you afraid. If you don't follow this, you'll burn in hell. But we know that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. He is Parameshwar. He doesn't burn anyone permanently in hell. This is a very wrong idea. But people are misled by so many wrong ideas about religion. Where's the Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita. So we ask everyone to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are distributing this edition of Bhagavad Gita in over 80 languages throughout the world. And many people in America and China and Russia and Japan and Australia and all the different countries, they are reading Bhagavad Gita as it is. This is available also in Tamil. Bhagavad Gita Unmai Uravil. So by studying this, we can understand who we are, who is Bhagavan, why we are suffering in material life. We can understand what is karma and what is rebirth. Everything becomes clear. Aditya Vajjanam. It's knowledge just like the rising sun. So we invite everyone to study this Bhagavad Gita as it is, and to chant the Hare Krishna mantra. By following this life of Krishna consciousness, very pure life, we can be delivered from the difficulties of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is very bad and getting worse. But the name of Krishna is very powerful. And the process of bhakti is very powerful. And the instructions of Bhagavad Gita are very powerful. So this bhakti yoga process is a practical process for getting Krishna's protection from the difficulties of Kali Yuga. We're inviting everyone to take advantage of this very pure and joyful process of bhakti which is described in Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Bhaktya mam abhijanati. I can be understood by bhakti. So if we want to know Krishna, we should understand Krishna from Bhagavad Gita and take up the process of bhakti by chanting the holy names of Krishna. Krishna has many names. Who can tell me some of the names of Krishna? Krishna has many names. And by chanting these names, we become purified. But the best, most recommended way of chanting Krishna's names is by chanting this Maha Mantra. Everything is there in the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When we say Keshava, we think of Krishna who has beautiful hair. When we say Gopala, we think of him who is the cowherder. A similar name, Govinda, means he is protecting the cows. When we say Madhusudana or Murari, we think of Krishna who has killed the demons Madhu and Mura. When we say Vasudeva, we think of him who is the son of Vasudeva. So Krishna has many names. But the name Krishna is the central name. Krishna means all attractive. And chanting the Maha Mantra means calling out to Krishna and his energies. It is requesting Krishna that please engage me in your service. Make me your servant. We are all servants of Krishna. But forgetting that we are servants of Krishna, we are trying to dominate this material world. And this is the cause of our repeated rebirth. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam. This is a description of material life. It is very difficult to get free from Maya. Daivihi esha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna himself says that it is very difficult to get free from Maya, which is one of the energies of Krishna. But mameva ye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. By surrendering to Krishna, we can cross over Maya. So Krishna is ready to help us. We can get free from Maya by taking up this process of bhakti, especially by chanting these names of Krishna. So we are having regular programs here in this village, and we invite you to regularly attend these programs and learn more and more about this wonderful life of Krishna consciousness that has been introduced in this world by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and spread all over the world recently by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. So these regular programs here are being conducted by Srinivas Chaitanya Das, and he can tell you about the programs where they're being held. And downstairs we have a book table where you can get Bhagavad Gita as it is and other books about Krishna consciousness. Does anyone have any question? All right. So, little more.